wrestling fans, thanks for clicking the Dreaded D-Rose Report. I had a caller and I had a guy on the tuber wanted to know why the lights go out when Sin Cara comes into the ring, and even why he's wrestling. I think they might have done that a long time ago with, and they still might do it with Kane, where it's kind of reddish looking, but it's just the ambience that they want to do for him. And they thought it might have been something to cover up his wrestling abilities, but now it's not that. And another long-time caller, I mentioned this yesterday about Brutus Barber Beefcake. Why in the hell is he in a boxing ring when he had all his facial reconstruction done quite a few years ago? And I have no idea. I haven't read any more on it. What the deal was, whether it was a benefit or, you know, fundraising thing, I don't know. All right, I guess, damn it, the colleague Kiss Cam is probably gone. I was just watching SmackDown a little while ago. And you know, I never did tell you. Yes, I did, maybe 2 weeks ago. Watch for a Christian heel turn. And oh, Yoshi Tatsu finally made it off a Superstar show. Of course, he got beat on Raw, but I mean SmackDown. So, but he got off of their website anyway. WWE business numbers for February 2011, courtesy of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, says 225,000 DVDs were shipped during the month, and WWE.com drew about 16.7 million unique viewers or visitors to their website, largely in part to WrestleMania. And WWE Shop.com averaged about 733 orders a day, which I think has been holding kind of steady on that, except around Christmas. All right, tonight on SmackDown, Sci-Fi, Christian takes on Henry, Lee, and Caitlin takes on Tamika and Fox. Ginger Mahal, yep, we get to see him wrestle, takes on Yoshi. Wade Barrett takes on Ezekiel Jackson. Ted DiBiase takes on Daniel Bryant. Sheamus versus Orton for the world title tonight. And as noted before, old Stacy Keibler has been announced as the Manbassador for Spike TV's Guy's Choice Award. And in a special press release, Keibler and TNA partner Spike refers to, now get this, WWE as the premier wrestling organization of the world. Here's what they said, actually. I don't know why they threw out her age on there. But 31-year-old Keibler, it says, began her career in entertainment, now I didn't know if you knew this or not, as a cheerleader for the NFL Baltimore Ravens, before transitioning to the wrestling circuit, and the first in 1999 as a member of WCW's Nitro Girl Dance Squad, and then featured role in the premier wrestling organization of the world, WWE. Oh, Jeff Jarrett, by the way, has been the point man for the AAA versus TNA storyline in Mexico, and telling the talent what to say and, you know, to get involved into the booking side of things. And the idea is to come up with something big at the AAA Triple Mania show and build on their next show also. TMZ, that's in everybody's business, has a feature story today noting that Chyna's talk with TNA are now over and that her adult film Backdoor to Chyna is being released. Chyna, I'll probably have it here fairly soon as I place the order, I guess. I seen it the other day and I had to eat my breakfast again. Chyna, well, there's a, if you look around, there's a clip, you know, a little segment out of the new movie, the promo thing for it. Anyway, Chyna says the TNA contacted her and said that if the movie is released, she has no future with them. And she commented, the whole damn thing has been constant drama there. Said it's all good in the end, TNA wrestling that is, and missing the boat. Freedom, she says. By the way, Jeff Hardy, let's get back on to his court case. Whatever happened with that? Well, anyway, Jeff Hardy's court case has been continued once again, this time until June 27th. Back at the April 21st hearing, Moore County Sentencing Service Program Director Becky Carlson told the court that she needed until June 1st to finish Hardy's evaluation, but sources report that it's been finally pushed back again. It looks like the case might finally become to an end later this month. Whew. And that means also his court costs will too, and attorney fees. That's got to be tremendous. 2 matches officially announced for Slammiversary on this week's episode of Impact Wrestling. AJ will be battling Bully Ray in the Last Man Standing match. Also, TNA World Title match will be on the line as Alex Shelley and James Storm defends the gold against Doug Williams and Magnus. Shelley replaces Bobby Brooks in the match. Bobby Brooks. Isn't that something you wear? Bobby Roode. Bobby Brooks. A TNA X Division champion match between Abyss and Kazarian. It's going to be announced at the pay-per-view event at the beginning of Impact, but no #1 contender match yet between Kazarian and Brian Kendricks was so far being held. The match was ruled a no contest, and TNA does not have the bout listed on the company website for the pay-per-view, but that could all change. Slammiversary lineup is heavyweight title match. Sting versus Anderson. Final battle is going to be Angle versus Jarrett. Match is going to be determined #1 contender for a world title, and Angle's gold medal is on the line. TNA World Tag Championship match is going to be Shelley and Storm taking on Williams and Magnus. Last Man Standing is Styles and Ray. TNA Women's Knockout Championship match is going to be James and Love. Singles match Samoa Joe versus Crimson. Singles match also is going to be Morgan taking on Steiner. And you know what I don't like is how TNA builds up such monsters as like Samoa Joe, where everybody chants Joe's going to kill you. Joe gets into the ring, gets clotheslined by Crimson, and falls out of the ring and just wanders off like his tail between his legs. It just ruins the strongness of the guy. Anyway, I'm mad now. TNA Nitro Girls got a reunion coming up, which I wasn't invited to. It's scheduled Saturday, September 24th. Well, it's ways off, so maybe I'll get invited. At the chyna Mania #7 at the Buck County Technical High School in Fairless Hills, Pennsylvania. Chad, Fry, Spice, Tigress all scheduled to appear at the event. You can check it out at cynamania.com. I will. On Tuesday night episode of Tosh O on Comedy Central, Daniel Tosh said, "We'll miss you, Macho Man," during a monologue. Tosh, also self-professed wrestling fan, has wrestling personalities on his show quite a bit. Following Ultimate Warrior's recent video announcement in which he reveals plans to set the record straight for the longtime rival of Hulk Hogan and painted a picture of who he truly is, the Hulkster asked people to pray for the Master of Destructivity. I don't know. Anyways, Hogan says, "It's awesome how much grateful, positive people can be in abundance, and how they always try to help and pray for the lost negative people." Hogan wrote on his Twitter, which is getting deep here, "His claim to fame was our match at WrestleMania. If he didn't have that, I'm not sure what he would have done. He's just keeps trying to keep his deal alive. Only pray for him. Just hope that he stops attracting so much hate into his life. Like attracts like." All right. Current Crimson versus Samoa Joe feud has been considered as a big deal. Crimson has been given a push in winning streak, and while it's recognized Crimson is green, he feels that Joe's going to be a good enough worker with credibility of the fans to get over. Don't use Joe to get over with. I don't know. Former WCW star Juventud Guerrero recently tried getting back into Mexico's AAA promotion, but was turned down. He suggested that he come in part of the AAA versus TNA feud on TNA's side. AAA wanted Kurt Angle for the top spot at their Triple Mania show, but Angle charged a lot more money than other TNA talent, so he's not going to be used. And Jesse Neal missed the last few days of the Impact taping because of the neck injury that he suffered at Sacrifice when he's dropped on his head, and hard too, as a finisher. No word yet on when he's going to return, but I'll let you know. Thank you guys for clicking. I gotta go.